The past never truly dies. In Monster Episode 10, A Past Erased, Dr. Tenma faces the horrifying legacy of his actions as ghosts of his darkest failures rise to haunt him. Witness his desperate attempts to protect a fragile innocence, only to have his compassion become a weapon wielded against him in a monstrous game orchestrated by unseen forces. Echoes of the Past, Trauma's Long Shadow. In the heart of Monster lies an exploration of trauma, of the scars it leaves, and the chilling ways these scars can be manipulated. Episode 10, A Past Erased, forces Tenma into a haunting confrontation with the horrors of his past, dragging him into shadows he had long sought to escape. The episode cleverly constructs a chilling duality. On his relentless flight, Tenma encounters a young amnesiac boy, a stark reminder of Johan's beginnings. In the boy's innocence, there's a flicker of hope that perhaps the monstrous can be unmade. But Monster is merciless. This fleeting optimism is twisted into a weapon as the forces controlling events orchestrate a brutal reawakening of memory. The boy's past holds horrifying parallels to Johan's own origins under the monstrous influence of Kinderheim 511. Their shared history is a constant, unspoken threat, a chilling whisper that perhaps Tenma hasn't merely unleashed one monster upon the world, but sowed the seeds of an unstoppable army. The question gnaws with renewed urgency. Are these children victims, or were they meticulously crafted into the perfect tools of destruction? Meanwhile, Nina continues her own tormented journey through the fragments of her memory. She walks a tightrope between fragile victim and a darkness deliberately fostered within her. Nina is not merely a key to unraveling Johan's origins. Monster forces us to consider the chilling possibility that she may be another tragedy set in motion at Kinderheim, a sleeper agent planted to shatter Tenma when he's at his most vulnerable. Detective Lunge, too, is haunted by ghosts. His relentless pursuit of Tenma has warped into an all-consuming need to prove himself right, but failure after failure gnaws at him. Cracks appear in the carefully constructed persona of the meticulous, all-seeing investigator. In moments of haunting vulnerability, we see not merely ambition driving Lunge, but a lingering wound to his pride, a desperate need to prove he is not a pawn easily discarded by the unseen forces manipulating events. The ever-present manipulation. The world of Monster is steeped in unseen manipulations, and Episode 10 is a masterclass in showcasing its chilling reach. The amnesiac boy is a pawn in a vast game, his trauma meticulously reawakened to serve purposes far beyond his individual pain. Nina's fragmented memories are both a potential key and a potential time bomb, and even Tenma, with his desperate need for answers, becomes a tool. The forces that lurk behind the scenes exploit his compassion, his guilt, and his need for a weapon to wield against the encroaching darkness. Episode 10's climax is a testament to Monster's ability to turn simple kindness into a tool of devastation. The promise of sanctuary, a flicker of faith in humanity, is ruthlessly exploited. Each act of compassion, each connection Tenma desperately seeks, becomes a thread to lure him deeper, not towards safety, but towards his meticulously planned destruction. Chilling atmosphere and lingering questions. Episode 10 weaves a haunting atmosphere of psychological claustrophobia. The abandoned asylum, a visual echo of Kinderheim 511, is a grim reminder that Tenma cannot escape his connection to the origins of the monstrous. The episode is punctuated by jarring silence, forcing us to share in the characters' growing unease that each whisper in the echoing halls could bring revelation or utter destruction. The episode leaves us with a lingering dread and a string of terrifying new questions. Has Tenma walked into a trap designed specifically for him? Is the manipulation focused on not only his physical capture, but the complete shattering of his spirit? Monster is a chilling exploration of not merely the darkness within a single individual, but the terrifying potential of systematic manipulation. It forces the question, if the monsters of the world aren't born, but deliberately created, is there any hope for a world where good intentions aren't turned into tools to usher in an unstoppable evil? Tenma is caught in a chilling snare, his kindness manipulated, his every move leading him deeper into darkness. Yet a flicker of defiance remains, a desperate hope that perhaps he can use the past against those who use it to destroy. Episode 11 promises further reveals about the horrors of Kinderheim 511, shocking betrayals, and a relentless psychological battle where Tenma's greatest weapon may be the darkness they sought to create within him.